All right, Gen X, you're serious about creating another stream of income, whether you're trying to leave your 9 to 5 or maybe you love what you do on your job, you're just not being paid enough. And you figured out that, hey, an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month will make me feel good. I can keep doing what I'm doing on a job. I love my job. I love the people that I work with. Great. On the other hand, you might be one of those type of people who say, man, I can't stand my job. I hate the people that I work with. I don't even like doing what it is I do, but it's putting food on a table. And you want to escape the 9 to 5 altogether, where I'm telling you, just like you already know, entrepreneurship is the way to go. You now have to figure out a business model and a business system that's going to work for you. All week long, we've been talking about reselling an all-in-one sales and marketing software solution known as Go HighLevel. And today we're going to continue with another simple service where AI can do a lot of the heavy lifting and you can spend most of your time building relationships with small business owners, a lot of which you already know. You have relationships with small business owners in your family, in your community. You can literally become a superhero to them by helping them bring in more leads, more customers, grow their revenue so they can expand their operation and contribute more to the communities that you both know, love, and serve. Today, we're talking about selling social media management as a AI-powered software solution to these small businesses. So real quick, if you do not know me, I'm Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online community and mentorship program where it is my mission and ministry to help everyday hardworking 9 to 5 Gen Xers take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, all the things that you've gone through, the character that you've developed. How do you package and present that to the marketplace in a way that you can build a passive income empire? That's why I'm here. That's why I've been put on this planet to help you do that specifically. You can learn more about that over at secretAItoolkit.com. Now, on today's episode of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle Rewind Edition, let's talk about selling social media management to small businesses. Let's get it. So I like to start with the size and the scope of the problem. If you're an entrepreneur, then it makes no sense for you to be solving a huge problem if there's only a small pool of people with that problem. When it comes to social media marketing and the local small businesses in your community, most of them have flat out given up on social media. They haven't figured out how to make it work for them. So you can literally be tapping into a blue ocean where there's no competition when you bring to them this strategy. So social media, right? When it comes to these small local businesses, they are already convinced that social media should be something that they're doing, but because they haven't been able to make it work for themselves, they're extremely frustrated. So here's the opportunity and why social media is a massive business model. 90% of businesses use social media, but only 30% of them see results. 70% of small businesses say social media marketing takes too much of their time. So they know they need it. Only 30% of them are finding success. And they're like, man, it's just taking too much of my time. So what does that mean? That means they wouldn't mind someone coming to do it for them. 72% of customers say they expect a response from a business on social media within an hour, but most never get a response at all. So businesses that use AI-driven content and automation tools see a 3 times higher engagement and conversion rate. Translation: small business owners are struggling with social media, and this is where you come in, my friend. I'm going to break down for you not only the what and the why, but I'm also going to break down for you the how. And believe it or not, you can get started on the same software that I use, that I build my agency on, 100% free. And they're going to train you. They're going to give you all the tools and the resources, everything that you need. And plus, I'm going to help you be successful as well. So what are the big 3 mistakes small businesses are making when it comes to social media? Number 1, posting just to post. They have no strategy, which equals no sales. And this is why it's not working for 30% of small businesses, right? Business owners think posting daily will magically bring in customers. They post motivational quotes and random content, but there's no call to action. Therefore, there's no engagement, there is no lead capture, and there is no return on their investment of time or money. What's the fix? You knock on their door and say, listen, let me run your social media for you. Give me 7 days to prove that I can get results for you. And then let's talk about a long-term partnership. Number 2, top 3 big mistakes that small businesses are making. They ignore comments and DMs, which basically means missed sales opportunity. Now, they're not doing this on purpose. They're just wearing too many hats as it is. And when it comes to the hats that they have to wear, the social media hat is way down on the priority list. Customers ask questions, but no one replies. So that's a lost sales opportunity. Most businesses don't realize that commenters or warm leads, if they're following you on social, they're commenting on your stuff, they have some level of interest to what you bring to the table. Slow or no response equals customers go elsewhere. What's the fix? We have AI-powered automation tools that automatically respond to comments, that automatically send DMs. Like, I'm going to show you how this works here in a second. So if you can do this for a small business that says, hey, how about you never miss an opportunity to respond to a comment or a DM on your social media by integrating AI into your social media platforms? Third biggest mistake they're making, no lead capture systems. Followers aren't paying customers. Listen, I can't tell y'all that how so many agencies and freelancers and service providers are making their living off of getting a small business owner more followers. Hey, we can help you go viral. We can get your followers up. We can get you more likes. Followers and likes don't pay the bills. You will literally, if you follow this blueprint, be helping them turn their followers into paying customers. That's the only interest that small businesses have in social media. Can I get customers off of there? And if you can prove them that you can do that in a systematic and efficient way that doesn't break the bank, they will pay you month in and month out. And I'm going to show you the exact blueprint. Even if post gets engagement, there's no clear path to collect leads. Social media should drive customers into an email list, SMS follow-up, or a booking funnel of some sort. Without a sales process, businesses are just entertaining on social media and they're not selling, y'all. I'm going to say that one more time. Without a clearly defined sales process, small local businesses are doing more entertaining on social media than they are actually selling. And you can come in and save the day for them. So AI-driven social funnels that move followers into lead capture systems is the name of the game. And I'm going to show you how to set that up really quickly here in a minute. So the solution, AI-powered social lead web is what I call mine, turning engagement into revenue. The social lead web strategy, AI-powered content plus automated comment response plus lead capture equals followers into paying customers. Number 1, AI-generated content that converts. Go HighLevel has something called Content AI. And again, you can try all this stuff for free, y'all, for 14 days. Content AI, what does it do? It generates engaging posts for businesses in minutes instead of hours. It generates captions, hashtags, and call to action prompts optimized for conversion, and it generates the images that go with the caption too. So if you want to be a social media marketer or a social media manager for small businesses, and you're thinking, Cortez, I know some small businesses, they need help with their social. I want to help them, but I'm afraid I won't know how to create the content. If you use Go HighLevel, you'll be able to tap into Content AI. And AI will create the caption, create the picture that goes with the caption. You're going to put a call to action for them to comment a specific keyword. And guess what that keyword is going to do? It's going to trigger some automation to automatically like, comment, and then turn around and DM the person. And you set this up one time for these small local businesses, and they pay you month in and month out. Why? Because it gets results and they don't have to lift a finger. Number 2, AI auto responds to comments. The way we set our stuff up, and I'm going to show you an example of this here in just 1 minute. Instead of letting comments go unanswered, AI instantly replies and nurtures the leads. Auto reply to comments with a call to action to book, sign up, or claim a free offer or a discount. Capture customers' info via DM and automatically add them to a CRM. And then we just continue to nurture that relationship until that customer buys. Y'all, nobody is doing this for small businesses. And you may see some small businesses that are doing this on Instagram and Facebook, but chances are that's because they're doing it themselves. And they would much rather pay somebody else to come do it so they won't have to learn how to do it and so they won't have to manage it. And then number 3, automated lead capture and follow-ups. That's the secret to more sales. AI moves leads into an email and SMS sequence for follow-up. Businesses can re-engage prospects automatically with an offer or special promotions. Every comment, DM, and engagement turns into a potential customer. For instance, a fitness coach collects 150 plus leads in a week by running an AI-powered challenge promo with an automated comment to DM funnel. And that's all we do. I have people comment keywords. If they comment the keywords, the system is going to automatically create the trigger to DM and send them what they need to follow up. So how are you going to do this as a business? Well, I'm glad you asked. And remember, if you're sticking around and you're on YouTube, you're going to be able to see how simple it is to set this stuff up. And you won't believe that the average person, when it comes to social media marketing, social media is $100 to $5,000 per month in revenue opportunity. These are simple things that you can do. AA, you can do this in your sleep. You already know a bunch of business owners who need this. They'll pay you $100 to $5,000 per month, depending on how deep you want to go with this service. So what does a step-by-step blueprint look like to selling social media marketing to small businesses? Number 1, it begins with target businesses that need a social media overhaul. And trust me when I tell you, that's about 70% of them. You can look at their profile cover pages for their business. You can even look at their profile page for themselves personally and see there's not a whole lot going on there, right? Appreciate the hearts, AA. The best niches for an AI-powered social media marketer is gym and fitness coaches, restaurants and cafes, salons and spas, real estate agents, and then your local service businesses like plumbers, electricians, roofers, event planners. All of these people need to be generating leads from social media, and they are already spending time there. So it's an easy sell if you can prove to them that it works, right? Number 2, offer a free AI-powered social media demo. Show them how it works, right? Show them how the social media is currently underperforming. Offer a 7-day free AI-powered social media engagement test, and then set up AI-generated post auto comment responses to prove the power of the automation. Here's a simple script. Hey, AA, I noticed your social media engagement is great, but you're not turning those followers into leads. I love to set up a free 7-day trial for you to show you this new AI-powered social media system. It'll reply to comments, collect leads, and auto follow-up. If you love it, then you can keep it for $297 a month. Simple stuff. Number 3, then you're going to set them up on a Go HighLevel in a sub account. And when you get your Go HighLevel free trial, Go HighLevel is going to train you on how to set everything up, including your website. So when you're reaching out to these businesses, you're going to have a professional website that covers everything that you do. So it's going to be easy to build trust and credibility. And we're going to literally walk you through everything step by step. Use Go HighLevel's content AI to generate high engaging posts. Activate auto response for free Facebook and Instagram comments. Integrate lead capture forms and booking automation. And you're done, guys. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Cortez, if I'm doing all this stuff for free, how do I eventually get to the money? Listen, with Go HighLevel, if Double A said she wanted me to do this for her, I could take probably 30 minutes, have AI create 7 days worth of content, 2 posts per day, and I just schedule all of that stuff in about 30 minutes. And I can do that for probably 4 or 5 small businesses every single day. Let's just say I did it for 5 small businesses every day. That is 35 businesses, and all I need is 2 or 3 of them to say yeah every week. So I'm selling at $297 a month. If I do 35 in a week and my conversion rate is just 10%, that means at least 3 of those businesses are going to say yeah. In week 1, I made $900 in monthly recurring revenue. Week 2, I add another 900 to that. Week 3, I add another 900 to that. Week 4, that's 900 again. 4 times 9, the last time I checked, is $3,600 in monthly recurring revenue. Now, let me say this. Income disclaimer. I ain't promising you that's what you're going to do, because I don't know you well enough to know if you got the type of grind and hustle and the grit in you to go do it. I'm just telling you what's possible. So don't come back to me talking about, hey, I signed up for Go HighLevel. Cortez promised me I make $3,600 in my first week, my first month. No, I'm saying this is what's possible if you're willing to get out there and grind. So once you do those free trials, you close them in, and boom, $297 per month. So I know some of y'all are scared to death of technology. I don't want y'all to be scared to death of this AI technology, man. In fact, if you are not using it in your business, chances are you are working way, way too hard. So give me just a few more minutes. And if you want to jump over to YouTube and see the over the shoulder, then that YouTube link is in my profile on TikTok. So we're going to jump into some screen share. I'm going to show you how simple it is to set this up, get AI to create your captions, get AI to create your images to go with the caption, schedule that stuff on social media. And guess what? If I'm in, say, the med spa space and I got 15 med spa clients, there's nothing stopping me from scheduling the same post across all 15 of my clients. They're all in different cities anyway, so it's not going to matter. They're all serving a local community, so they're not in competition. Come on, y'all. All right, let's just jump into the screen share so y'all can see how simple it is to set this stuff up. Quick, yes, I had to interrupt you guys because I want to let you know from the bottom of my heart that I really want to help you win in this passive income empire building process using Go HighLevel as an AI powered toolkit so that you can deliver high value, high profit margin services to small local businesses. You can set the price at a place where they can afford it. At the same time, there's enough profit margin in it for you where it is truly a win, win, win. Where does the third win come in? Because Go HighLevel is going to pay me to train you as an affiliate and help you be successful so you stay on the software. Go to secretAItoolkit.com. You're going to learn about the free course that you're going to get to set everything up. Our open office hours, Monday through Friday, as well as group coaching calls twice a week. You're going to learn about our free online community. Everything's free to start. And then if you like it, it's just a small monthly fee to keep the service, but you can service unlimited small businesses with this one single platform, secretAItoolkit.com. Now, let's get back to today's rewind. All right, first things first, let's set the stage about how much are small businesses paying for social media management services. So a quick Google search and Gemini brings up that social media marketing can cost between $100,000 and $5,000 per month for management and $1,000 to $25,000 per year for advertising. The cost depends on several factors. Factors like how many platforms are you going to be posting on? How frequently are you going to be posting on every single week? What are the outcomes you are anticipating? Are you trying to just create brand awareness? Or are you trying to turn social media followers into leads? Well, guess what? With our AI-powered social media management strategy, you can accomplish all of those goals at the same time when you marry our content AI provided and powered by Go HighLevel with our AI comment automation. So that's what I'm going to break down for you in this over the shoulder demo right here on Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. All right, one of the tools that we have integrated in our social media management suite of tools is a social media post scheduler that allows you to literally schedule content and post on multiple of the most popular social media platforms all at one time. So if I click here, this will show you a list of the social media accounts that I have connected to our system here at Local Biz Marketers, which is our agency, and I can then schedule content for everywhere. So when you have a client that you're going to manage social media for, you're going to connect their accounts, their social media accounts, to the sub account in Go HighLevel. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a quick post that you can do using Content AI, which is an AI integrated tool that comes with Go HighLevel. So I'm on the calendar, and one of the things that we know social media platforms want you to do is A, keep people on the platform, B, get people to engage, because that also keeps people on the platform, and 3, bring people back to the platform, because when people engage, they send out a notification, and if someone is away from the platform, when someone engages with their post, I don't know about y'all, but when I get that notification, I'm going back on the platform to see what people said on one of my posts. So as local businesses, we have one of the best tools to get engagement in our arsenal than any other person on the internet, because we have a business, which means we solve a problem or we have something that people want. What we can marry with social media is a special promotion or discount. So let's pretend that one of my clients is a med spa. I'm going to show you how quickly it is to create not only a killer caption, but also graphics inside of this tool. So I'm going to go here and let's see. We're going to set this up for tomorrow. The first thing I need to do is I need to choose which count I want this to display on. I'm going to set it up on my Local Biz Marketers, but I'm not a med spa, so I won't go through and finish the entire post, but just so you guys can get the gist of it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Content AI to create the content for me. So I'm going to click here on the AI help. And then I want to say generate with AI. What I need to do now is give it a title. And I'm going to say med spa special. All right. And then I'm going to say I need, and basically you're telling it what to say, right? Give me a brief description of the content. I need a compelling post offering 50% off all med spa services this weekend only, and list some of the most common med spa services, right? Now, what are the keywords that you want? I'm going to say med spa is a keyword. And I'm going to say, I don't know what other keywords would be in the med spa space. So tone of voice. I'm going to say I want this tone to be funny. How many variations do I want to see? I want to see at least 3 variations. And the length, I want to be medium, or I could tell it specifically how many characters I want. So this is going to create the caption for me, guys. All right. So it created the caption, and it says, whoops, our prices just got relaxing, 50% massages. This weekend only, our med spa is slicing prices like a hot knife through butter, or should we say like a laser through unwanted hair. So you notice the funny tone, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one. And basically it copies it into the post, and I'm going to say continue. See, the problem with social media management, even for people who like to create content, is the fact that you have to create this content, right? So here's the post. Now I need an image. So before we move on to creating the image, we've got to include a call to action. Now remember, unless you're paying for advertisement, none of these social media platforms want you taking people off of their platform. So instead, I'm going to make the call to action comment flash sale to get your coupon. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to choose on image, and it says, do I want to create this image using AI or do I want to use the library? I'm going to say create using AI. All right, so now I have to describe the type of picture that I want. Picture a woman relaxing in a med spa getting a facial. I want 4 variations, and then I want this to be an actual real photo. So if you do photo, it's going to come out as close to a real photo as possible. I'm going to choose that, and then I'm going to hit generate. All right, as you can see, it gave me 3 photos, not 4, but I'm going to take version 2. Now I hit continue. Now, if we scroll down on this side, we'll see that it's giving us a full preview of the post. And that's what it looks like. Comment flash sale. Why are we saying comment flash sale? Because if they comment, that's engagement, right? So we've got a caption, we've got an actual image, and it's looking good. Now all we have to do is come down here and say post. And when I go to post, I have some options. I could either post it now, schedule the post for later, or if your client says, I would like to see all of the content before it goes live, I can send this to my client to approve before we actually post it. And then watch this, y'all. I can use this feature right here and say they do this flash sale every quarter. And I can schedule this post for this flash sale every 90 days. And my work is done for this client as it relates to promoting this particular sale. You might be thinking to yourself, Cortez, if someone is giving a deal like this, they're going to get a lot of engagement. Who's going to be responding to all of those posts? Well, this is where the second phase of our AI automation comes in. So how friggin' cool is that? Give me a 10 in the comments if y'all feeling this as a business model or opportunity that you're saying, wait a minute, Cortez, I personally know 20, 25 small businesses, and you telling me if I get 10 of them to say yes, I could be making almost $3,000 a month, and it takes me an hour a month to do the social media marketing for them? That is exactly what I'm telling you, right? So Cher says, content AI free in GHL. So if you already have a GHL account, what they do is they have 2 options for you. They can you can pay for your content by volume, meaning how many posts do you create, how much text are you creating, or you can pay $97 a month for unlimited image creation, unlimited text creation. So the way I explain it is, if you're charging $297 a month to your client, 200 of that is profit for you in business. 97 makes their account unlimited, so you don't have to worry about trying to rebuild them for using content AI. I just say, hey, $297 is my price. I'm going to pay $97 a month so that they get unlimited, and then I'm going to pocket the other 200, and I'm going to have either myself, my kid, or somebody go in and run this stuff for them. Like this stuff is, it's too simple, y'all. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy. It is still business. Like, business ain't easy in general, but it is simple. Now, I only showed y'all part 1 of the strategy. That is creating the content, creating the image, Now, how do we automate the follow-up and all of those things? Y'all ready to see that? Give me a 3 in the comments if y'all want to see how the follow-up actually works once someone comments that keyword, because that's the next phase of this thing. So let's jump into screen share that walks you through the AI follow-up version of this, bring the whole thing full circle. So we discussed earlier that one of the biggest problems that small businesses have when it comes to social media marketing is that they don't engage or they ignore comments and DMs. Well, guess what? When you incorporate a tool like this, you no longer ignore comments or DMs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new workflow in our system here with Go HighLevel. I'm going to create it from a recipe. I believe we scheduled that post to go up on Facebook. So I'm going to go down to the Facebook recipe that says comment automation. I'm going to choose this recipe. Now, the first thing I like to do is give my recipe a name or my workflow a name. So I use the keyword that I want them to comment. So I told them to comment flash sale. So that's the name of this workflow. And then I need to set up some of the actual triggers. So what's going to get this workflow started? Guys, this stuff couldn't get any simpler. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, what page is this going to be functioning on? So you're going to choose your client's page. In my case, it's my local biz marketers page. Then it says contains a phrase. I like to do things in a specific order. So I'm going to delete that for now. Then it's going to say, what type of post do you want this to engage on? I can make this engage on a specific post, or I can say any post that is published. You might have been on IG or Facebook and you commented on your favorite influencer stuff, and as soon as you commented it, they DM'd you. I don't like to do it like that. I like to be very specific. So I'm going to say, if the post is published, yes, we want this trigger to get this workflow going. However, we're going to add one more filter. Not every comment is going to trigger this workflow. They have to specifically comment the keyword phrase flash sale. Now we're good to go. I'm going to turn this on that says track first level comments only. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit save. Now, remember, these social platforms want us to engage because it brings people back to the platform or it keeps people on the platform. So I want to set up an automated response to every comment on my post when they comment flash sale. So right now, it's already set up to comment 2 variations of a response. Hey, check your DM. Thanks for showing interest. Check your DM. I like to add at least 5. So I'll show you how to add one. It's super simple, but I'm not going to add all 5. I'm going to come in here and say, give me 1 sec and I'll DM you the coupon. Is that okay? Now, why on earth would I be asking, is that okay? When whether they say okay or not, I'm going to send them the coupon. The reason I'm asking is because I'm trying to get one more comment out of the deal. Then I make sure that this is checked. It's on by default, but basically it is also going to like the comment. Again, that's engagement. Likes, comments, shares are all engagement. So when someone comments flash sale, the system is going to randomly choose one of these comments to reply back to, back with, and they're going to like the post. So now I just hit save. And then the last thing I need to do is configure the actual DM message that is going to go to them. So I'm going to come here and I'm just going to type in something like, hi, so glad you're interested in our med spa services. Click the button below to sign up for your 50% off coupon. Boom. Just like that. And then all I have to do is scroll down a little bit further and you'll notice that they have 3 buttons here. They have a call us button. I don't want to take a call, right? So I'm going to delete that one. They have a visit our website button, and then they have a get your checklist button, which would basically be a download. So I'm going to delete that one as well. And then this visit our website, I'm going to change that to click here for your discount. And then this link right here will just be a link to a capture page that's going to deliver them the 50% off discount. I hit save. And then from there, all I got to do is hit publish. And then I hit save again. And it's on like Donkey Kong, baby. And just like that, y'all, we turned a regular, boring social media account to an account that's going to get a lot of engagement, but it's not going to take any manual hands-on management because everything is going to happen on autopilot using the power of AI. And what I would be doing for my clients is I would encourage them to run a special like this at least once a month. Now, in between all of the specials, I would be posting regular engagement content, authority content, and also content that takes them to a call to action like this. Maybe not everything is a discount. Maybe the call to action is just like this page or share this with a friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all this stuff is not difficult. Is there a learning curve involved? Yes. How steep is that learning curve? It depends on your current level of technical acumen. But we show you in a step-by-step playbook how to do this. SecretAIToolkit.com if you want to join me in Go High Level. If you already have Go High Level, then click the link in my bio and the description and just join our free community, and I'll help you with your Go High Level and get better at Go High Level. So I'm excited. Tomorrow, I'm going to bring back I'm going to come with you and I'm going to tie all of this stuff together. How do you create a killer offer that's going to allow you to get your foot in the door with some of these small businesses, prove that you know what you're doing, and then upsell the different other products and services that Go High Level have to offer. And guys, all of them are powered by AI. What does that mean? That means you set them up one time. There's very little ongoing maintenance with these solutions that I'm sharing with you. Meaning, I don't have to be in this client's account every day. Once I set it up one time, I'm going to go in maybe once or twice a month, pull the stats and the analytics. And if there's some tweaking and some adjustment that needs to be done, that's about it, y'all. That's about it. And that's the beauty in having an AI-powered agency. So SecretAIToolkit.com is where you can go and learn more. Give your boy a shot. I want to see you win. CortezHustle.com/open office hours if you want to join me in a Zoom room right now. It's about to go down. So until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you.